Hello everyone! Today's video is a renewal, continuation, a repeat, I don't even know, of my 2022, what I spend in a month in my 20s. I don't even know if that's what it's called. I'm gonna put it here. This is how I spend my big girl adult money. I have a very different financial situation in terms of last time. I'm investing in different things. I no longer have 3 different jobs. I have just one full-time job that pays obviously less than the 3 jobs combined. This is how much I spend on average in a month, and I break this down in this way. So eating out, those are my categories. So for eating out, this includes going to coffee shops, which I go to a lot, at least 2 a week. Every time I go to a coffee shop, I stay there for hours to do work. And so out of respect, even though I technically could just come in and bring my own drink and make it home, I buy my coffee there. That usually is $7 at a time. So I eat out at around $170, and this plus groceries pretty much covers my food category. Groceries, I spend $200 on average. Transportation, and on average I spend around $100 in this category. It's, by the way, $3, $2.95 to be exact, to use the transportation in New York, so it really just adds up. Health and beauty, which I spend $350 on. Health and beauty includes every quarter facial, every quarter massage, every quarter hair appointment. I've been able to delay it for as long as possible by cutting my bangs myself. All the doctor appointments, all my medicines that I take. Next is fitness, and fitness is a set amount. It's a subscription. My gym membership annual fee, which is a thing, it's super annoying. Class pass, which is the new thing that I'm starting to do for 2024. I decided to include it in here because I don't really see my expenses changing that much in 2024, besides really the fitness and subscription areas. I love it so much. It brings me a lot of happiness and it helps me release a lot of stress. And next is subscriptions, which have gotten a lot more pricier with this year. And then next is fashion, $200 on average. This is a category that I know I really don't need any more spending in, but every single month just can't fight the demons. Guys, the most exciting thing just came in the mail. I've been waiting. I have been wanting a pair of Salomons for so freaking long. I was fighting it off because I knew I didn't need another pair of shoes, and they're pretty expensive. And I got 2 colorways because I need to make sure that I really like the one I got, because I'm obsessed with so many other colorways, and I'm gonna return one of them. Don't be ridiculous. I'm not gonna keep both. I was waiting for this package. I'm so happy. Okay, so this one is the XT4, a brown orange, and then this I love this whole thing here. Love that. Guys, I don't really like all black shoes, but the Salomon all blacks, I don't know what it is, maybe it's just this part, but these guys, they're so pretty. I don't know why. This, the black ones. Rent and utilities, I spend $1,700. For investments, I spend around $2,500. Different types of investments. This includes 401k, my Roth IRA. Bonds is a new category I've started putting money towards. Oh, you know what I forgot? Insurance. I also have to pay for insurance, and insurance, even though my company pays for a lot of it, I get premium on everything in insurance, and so $200 of my income goes to insurance. This is not including others, so sometimes I'll have other expenses such as home items. I don't know, what did I just buy? A table. I just bought a table. I can barely carry it. Let me hold it. It's okay. You can just eat your pears. I got a package, guys. I ordered a desk, and it's a foldable desk, so it fits super well in my teeny tiny room. It works. So you just fold it out like this. Whoa. And I sit like this. I'll get a chair.
Okay, go sit, I'll film you.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna look like.
This is gonna be me pretending to enter your room.
You never enter my room.
Wow. You can
But
even
you know
film
what's so
from
funny?
here.
This is 31 inches, right? And the monitor I got was 28 inches. So it's literally gonna be like this. Stop! Hi guys, I just bought something else that I probably shouldn't have bought. Yeah, this is definitely in the other expense category. I did not need this at all. I mean, they better have some good freaking packaging because it's hella expensive. Okay, I ordered 2 jelly cats. Not just one, I ordered 2. Oh my god. I got 2. I'm literally a little kid in an adult's body. Look at its little arms. I also got the onyx one. Extra sparkly. This one's Xi, so XY. And this one's Roe, ROE. My money needs to be taken away from me immediately. This is why everyone's probably wondering, how much do I make? I make significantly less with my one job, but I make around 5.5K. Things that I splurge on and things that I save on. One is insurance. I have premium on everything for insurance. I know there's a lot of like weird things about how people feel about insurance, saying like, oh, if you get such a good insurance plan, then you're betting on the fact that you're gonna not have good health or whatever. But I like to see it as more of rainy day fund, where just in case, you always have it in the back end if something happens to you, because you really never know. I also splurge on, weirdly enough, latte milks, because I make a lot of drinks. Instead of spending $7 in a coffee shop for an oat latte or whatever, I can make it myself at home, and it costs me maybe $1 to make per drink. I also like to take a good trip to the farmers market. It's the LA side of me for sure, and I will buy some of my groceries there. I also do not skimp out on tech, i.e. this bad boy, because I'm not going to spend over 10 hours of my day staring at something super blurry and damaging my eyes and feeling like I'm staring at a fishbowl. My package came today. It came in a whole day early. Wow, this is freaking giant. I just got a monitor to go onto my desk. I'm so excited though, because it's gonna make me way more efficient for work and also YouTube things. I have one in my California home, but finally I decided to bite the bullet and just buy myself one for New York. Can you guys even see anything I'm doing? Oh, it's like this, I see. Oh my gosh. And you plug it in, and that's it. I see. You would think the gym would make this a lot easier, but let me tell you, it's like nothing has changed. And then take this. I'm really not good at this. Wow, that's really pretty. And also bedding things. Quality of mattress and the actual fabric that I use is good quality. And my reasoning for the tech and the bedding things is that I spend a majority, if not all of my day in front of a screen or in my bed. You spend so much time doing a certain thing this is so girl math, but it really adds up to nothing because you're using it so much. Things that I'm frugal on though, I don't drink casually. Like I never pretty much get a drink when I go out to dinner, lunch, whatever. It's not a thing I do. Maybe once in a while if it's like a special occasion, or if I'm really feeling it, I'll get one drink. I also don't really buy luxury. Once in a while I'll cave in, but I really just don't. And then finally, subscriptions. I know a lot of people have millions of subscriptions to streaming services, whatever you could have subscriptions for. I don't really have many, as you could already tell, because those things kind of get put on the back burner and you forget that you have them and you forget to use them as much, and a lot of your money just leaves your account every single month consistently towards things that you don't actually use that often, lessons learned and tips. Check your subscriptions often. So you should reevaluate your subscriptions at least every single quarter to see whether or not those are useful. And if they're not, cancel them immediately. Don't think to yourself like, maybe I'll start using them. No, just cancel them. If you haven't used them in the past like month, you should cancel them. And then in the future, if you want to use it again and you start seeing that you are going to use it, then just resubscribe. Next is manual financial tracking versus app tracking. I used to do everything in a huge Excel sheet. I manually did it. I did it on an app called Money Manager. I would literally put down every single expense. And then now I use an app called Quicken. I decided to switch over to Quicken starting January for the new year. Honestly, there are a lot of pros and cons. I decided to go with the app option and I committed to a 1-year subscription for 2 reasons. And one is because I wasn't as accurate. I realized with my manual efforts, even though I tried to be as diligent as possible, it became really tedious and hard for me to keep track of. And then the second reason is because it made me feel pretty guilty when I was doing the manual side of things. When I would put in money, I'd be like, oh, I can't believe I just made that purchase. And that guilt is not good because it creates a really bad, unhealthy relationship with money that I do not want to establish. That's why I got the app. I don't pay for shipping. Don't pay for shipping. A lot of places will say $50 minimum and then you'll get free shipping. I would just put whatever I need in the cart and then add more random things to make it $50 and then return the stuff that I just added to my cart because I don't actually need them and I'm not going to use them, and I just added them there so that they can make me meet the minimum for shipping. Next is for Christmas, birthdays, ask people to buy you bonds, stocks. I would ask for that. Ask for gold. I'm not kidding. When you're tipping at restaurants, tip on the amount that they charge you for the food, not the entire amount, because then you'll be tipping on the tax, which adds up. The next is to always carry cash on you. And I know this is weird because we're living in a very digital space now, but cash can come in handy because some places will charge you like a 10% credit card surcharge. You can save little bits of money here and there and it really adds up. You just think about it, like $1 isn't anything, right? But then if you think $1 10 times, that's $10, and $10 is a lot more significant. That's a little bit of my finances for 2023. I know that the way that I categorize my money and the tips that I have for my money will not work for everybody, so take it with a grain of salt because everyone lives completely different lives in completely different situations. It is very likely that your rent is not as expensive as mine because I'm living in New York, for example, so keep that in mind. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.